During the development of my game Halte, which is a horror game about a tram operator, I almost cancelled my game because of a few small problems. Let me explain. As you may know, I am working on a tram operating horror game with PSX graphics where you are a tram operator working the night shift. In the previous few videos we created the shaders, made some beautiful models like this house, final version by the way, and created some of the biggest problems as of today, the NPCs. But why are they such big problems and why did I almost cancel my game because of them? I mean, they're just chill guys, look how innocent they look. Well, NPCs should be very complex. They are 99% of the time AI, which makes them adaptable but very unpredictable as well. And I don't want my NPCs to glitch through floors out of nowhere. They should move, talk, have personality, and most of all, have as little bugs as possible. And that's where the problems start. In the previous video, we already created the basic NPCs, so right now we just have standing NPCs and you can already talk to them, but that's the only thing you can do. They're basically useless. So we have to make AI. In my game, I want to have different versions of NPC AI, either for the world or for the tram. The world NPCs are pretty straightforward. They should go in a circle, move back and forth, or just stand still and stare into the abyss. I should also be able to override them, so I can like make them run towards something, or make them jump scare you out of nowhere. Because I know you like those random jump scares. But those NPCs are very easy. It's the tram NPC that made me almost question if it was worth it or not. Not only do the NPCs have to enter the tram, they should also be able to move with the tram and move in the tram while moving with the tram. Yeah, fun. I thought it would be pretty easy, to be honest. Never been so wrong in my entire life. Besides the time, I forgot to tell you guys to subscribe. Anyways, it sounds simple, I just have to use a world AI, right? It already has everything. True, but not really. They don't really move with the tram. Not only do they not move with the tram, they just stand still and are stuck in space. They also had some very interesting bugs as well. Right off the bat, the NPCs randomly got stuck on a door for some reason. They also run with the tram, which is pretty funny but not really what I want. It's not really playable. Oh, and they also drift away after a while. Cool. This probably has something to do with how the AI should enter the tram. I have to create some kind of dynamic link between the tram ground and the normal ground. And that's exactly what I did. There you go, they're going into the tram, most of the time. I quickly made every NPC go to a different place in the tram and somehow they don't get pulled back anymore. I mean, did I just solve it or... Game dev, am I right? Okay, so it works now. Let's hope it stays like that. Wait, where are they going? Where are they going? What? Okay, now that it's possibly working, I created all the seat positions that NPCs can use and I created a system that randomly assigns seats to NPCs and everything broke again. Okay, let's try something else. A-Star is a different kind of AI navigation system, but looking back at it, I actually think it's practically the same. Does that create a precedent of what the results will look like? Let's see. You simply create a navigation map and the NPCs move on them. Perfect. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, small detail. I forgot. And it doesn't work at all. The NPCs keep moving back and forth. This is awesome. Exactly what I wanted, man. I simply gave up. But then I had an idea. Why not just be more smarter, rarer? Why should I rely on a system so unpredictable, on something so focused on being reliable? It's like lending money to a friend with a gambling addiction. You're not getting that back. My solution to the problem is just move them, but better. So I mean just changing the actual positions of the NPCs. But now that we can't calculate a path and the destination is pretty linear, we can just create simple waypoints toward the seat. And did that work? Yes. But now we don't have any obstacle detection anymore. But because they don't have any other object to avoid besides the player and other NPCs, I can just make a simple detection system that makes the NPCs stop if something is in front of them. Even though it's quite rough, it works for now. So the NPC position system works, but it did have its own bugs. Here you can see the NPC trying to res-up the player. Yeah, okay, cool. We also had this problem, it looks like one of those stars in Mario 64. I think? I don't remember actually, no. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse somehow. So close yet so far. Here you have the NPC bouncing back and forth, and here being a Minecraft spider. But at least it's moving somewhat correctly. And at last, after weeks of agony, we finally have a working version. Wait, now that I think about it, I actually never tested it out when it's moving. That's the whole point. Phew, it works, okay. Okay, let's try it out now, but with more NPCs. Okay, one doesn't really care, but the others are doing pretty good. The blocking also makes them not collide with each other anymore, which is great. One did get stuck on a door though, because of the blocking system, but we'll fix that later. Some NPCs also get stuck because they want to go to their seat. This seems like a big problem, but if the NPCs just sit down, it should clear the path. Let's make them actually sit down. Why is it actually working after a while? Anyways, after fixing that weird issue, look how beautiful it looks. The tram NPCs are actually sitting down and behaving almost perfectly right now. After weeks and almost giving up, we now have NPC AI. This was probably the scariest part of Halte, besides trying to make it scary without spamming jump scares, but it's done for now. If you want to support me and the game I'm working on, feel free to subscribe to this channel, as it is free. Here's another video that you may like. Watch it, or I will evaporate everything I've worked on. No.